Hello, and welcome back to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews. And today we're going to take a look at a beer made by FarYeastCompany, and this is called Tokyo Blonde. And FarYeast is a company that started in 2011. They were founded then in Tokyo, and they started kind of two lines of beer. One is the Kagua line, and the other is the FarYeast line. And Kagua, that's Kagua, started in 2012, and they have basically three, now four styles: a red, a white, a saison, and then an IPA. And FarYeast has many more. They have the blonde, and they also have a white beer and an IPA and an IGA and a New England IPA. And most recently they have a collaboration that they made with a gigantic company in Portland, Oregon, and that was featured at the recent Hood to Fuji beer festival, which featured many collaborations between Oregon brewers and Japanese brewers. And these beers tend to be quite pricey. This beer is about 500 yen or so, $5, $4.50, $5 here. So they're not cheap, but let's see how they are. This beer has 10 ratings on RateBeer, which is not a lot. It's not easy. This beer is not so easily available. 10 ratings for an average rating of about 3.12 and 42 percentile overall on RateBeer, and for the style 92, which is pale lager premium. And actually the FarYeast website calls it a Pilsner. I kind of feel it's more of an ale, a pale ale or a blonde ale. Well, let's give it a go, shall we? Again, FarYeast Tokyo Blonde. So it pours out a very clear, pale, sort of gold color. Rather pretty. Really heavy foam here. Maybe 2-3 fingers of foam. And carbonation is fairly steady, rising up through the beer. And let's see how the nose is. Okay, this beer clearly has Nelson Sauvin hops in it. Has a kind of slight citrusy, cat pissy sort of nose. And they claim they also have Zatz hops, which is a feature, of course, of Czech Pilsners, for sure. It's rather deeply fruity, I think, in the nose as well. The flavors begin rather strong and fruity, again with Nelson hops quite in evidence there. Maybe some light peaches, very light maltiness. Oh, maybe some kind of citrusy nose or citrusy bit. Very light lemon or lemon peel, and yeast is certainly in evidence near the end there. Very, very moderate bitterness here. Palate is kind of, I'd say, thin, medium, and this kind of edges on being very dry near the end here. So overall, I'd say this tends to be probably, I would say it's a not a lager, not a premium lager, but more of a almost like a Nelson Sauvin infused pale ale here. So again, this is Tokyo Blonde by FarYeast Beer Company in Tokyo. Give it a try if you happen to see it. You might find it at a specialty liquor store in the Kansai area of Japan. We find it at, say, a Seijo Ishii store. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.